Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Chris Rogers. I am the head coach of the Rebooted Teen and Rebooted Teen parent programs. I am a certified porn addiction recovery coach and a relapse prevention specialist. But most importantly, I've been in your shoes. I absolutely know what it's like to struggle with an out of control behavior to the point where I identify with it so intimately. This is just all that I am. This is all that I'm good for. And I've had a lot of trouble when it came to believing that there was a way out or that was another way of living. And as someone who has both been there and has made it out, there absolutely is hope. There absolutely is healing. And I am so excited that you have a community that gets it. Not just in the sense of like, oh, yeah, I have struggles too, let's just cry together. That absolutely comes part of it. But you're all in this community to do something about it, right? You're actions oriented, you're solutions oriented. And I can just encourage you as best I can. Don't take that for granted. But one thing I wish you take away from this is simply what I'm about to share with you. Your behaviors don't come from nowhere, you know? And, Michael and I were just talking about this in a conversation we just had. Awesome guy, by the way. Curiosity is the name of the game. If you can give yourself the opportunity to become curious about where our tendencies, where our behaviors come from, you have a higher likelihood of healing that particular part of you. Our behaviors don't come from nowhere. It's not just about the thing. It's not just about the substance. It's not just about the behavior. It's the place from which it's coming from. That's what needs recovering. That's what needs healing. So there's one tool that I want to describe to you really quick, and I definitely encourage you to give it a shot. I like to call it dialoguing. You might have heard this in different ways, but I'll explain it very quickly. What you do is you take a notebook, something to write on and something to write with, and what you do is you literally dialogue with what George Collins, who wrote a book called Breaking the Cycle, awesome book, he calls it a sub-personality. So let's say, for example, your addict sub-personality, your compulsive side, just a part of you that wants you to act out. What you can do is literally have a written out conversation with that specific part of you. Understand that it's just a part of you, just like my finger is a part of me. It's not the entirety of me. Your compulsive side is just a part of you. It's not the entirety of you. So what you do is you literally, like my name is Chris, so I might just say Addict Chris, just making up a name. Addict Chris will literally say its piece. And then Chris, meaning me over here, I'll respond. And it'll be a written out conversation, like lines in a movie script, like Addict Chris, Chris. Like you're literally letting both parts speak. You're separating yourself from that tendency, not out of like shoo thought, don't bother me, but from a place of compassion. It's your nervous system being your nervous system. If we continue to ignore or suppress this part, the less likely we'll be to actually begin to understand it and let it express itself. That's all a feeling wants to do. It's not out to get you. I want someone to hear that. It's not there to hurt you. From its perspective, it's trying to help you. But there's that separation where I'm over here, it's over here. Therefore, I'm not it, it's not me. So, one quick analogy, and then I'll let you go. Imagine you get home from work, had a long day, plop on the couch, and as soon as you sit down, you hear a knock at the door. So you're like, now, really? You get to the door, you open it up, and it's someone at the door that you're not a huge fan of. So whoever the first person that popped into your mind was, that's who's at the door right now. Now, you got two different options in this situation, right? You can either slam the door in their face, tell them to buzz off, or you can let them in at least for a little while and ask why they came to visit you at all. The second option is kind of what dialoguing is like. You give that subpersonality the chance to explain what it wants and why it came to visit you at all. You go back and forth and you ask it questions and you get to know it It's a part of you that we can learn how to develop a relationship with. But here's the best part. Because it's your house, you have the opportunity to say when it's time for it to leave. Not out of beating yourself up, not out of shaming yourself, but out of a sense of ownership. You take the power back, not by force, but by compassion. It's a tool that has radically changed my perspective and has absolutely expedited my own rebooting / recovery process. So I hope that it works for you, and I hope that resonates. But at the end of the day, it's not just about the behavior. It's the place from which it's coming from. The more you get curious about that, the more likely it'll be that you'll be able to do something about it. I'm so excited for the opportunity to share. Thanks for watching, and keep on keeping on. You got this.